Okay, this one's going to be on the crisscross method. It's going to be fairly short, and it's going to take you a little bit to get this down, but you need to practice it. So when I'm looking at a metal and non-metal, I'm looking at ionic bond. Metals are usually going to be called cations, or have a tendency to lose electrons. Non-metals have a tendency to gain electrons. Okay? And so when I'm looking at this, okay, the way you do the crisscross method is, I'm going to start with sodium. Sodium has a +1 charge. Chlorine has a -1 charge. Okay? So I'm going to criss and cross these. The one comes down here, and the one goes over here. We don't have to write the ones. We understand that they are there. So this becomes NaCl, and I name it as sodium chloride. It's a binary compound, which is why it has the IDE ending. Okay. You're probably thinking, yep, didn't get this the first time, and it's going to take a little bit. So let's look at one that has a different number. Let's look at magnesium and oxygen. Nope. It changes to chlorine. So magnesium's in group 2. It's going to have a +2 charge. Chlorine has a -1. When I criss and I cross, they no longer have those charges. Okay? So this becomes Mg1, I don't write the 1, Cl2. And it becomes magnesium chloride. Okay? And the reason is, if I look at magnesium, it has 2 valence electrons. If I look at chlorine, it has 7. So here comes chlorine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so I get a bond here between the magnesium and chlorine. But magnesium's not happy because it still wants to get rid of this 1 electron. So here comes another chlorine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where Lewis dot helps, because it helps us understand what's going on. And that's the reason when I criss and cross up here, I no longer have the charges, because it's telling me that it takes 2 chlorines to make 1 magnesium happy. Okay. Here's the other thing. What happens whenever I have a polyatomic? I'm going to change it to a little bit darker. Okay, so here's magnesium. And we already said it had a +2 charge. If I have a polyatomic, here's what I want you to do. I want you to put in parentheses, because that's 1 unit. This 1 unit has a -1 charge. So now I'm going to criss and I'm going to cross. Criss and cross. And I get Mg parentheses, because this is 1 unit, 2. And this is now magnesium hydroxide. Okay. Good luck.